now is Chris Warren, the operations manager here at Recon. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great, how are you?
Doing good. It's such a beautiful day outside.
It is.
And we're moving into that season of riding bikes and being outside more. And so electric bikes are all the hype right now, which is so great. And Recon is so innovative in this space. So can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Sure. So Recon has been around for 7 years now. We started doing e-bikes for law enforcement and consumers, and we've grown year after year, and we are just excited with the growth we're experiencing.
Yeah, that is awesome. And people can use these bikes for so many different reasons, purposes, outdoors, travel. Like if they're locally, they can commute to work, which is so great. They can go fishing, hunting, hit the beaches with
trails,
it.
yes.
The trails, yes, get your workout in. And it's in a way that is not too exhausting. So that's one of the major reasons why people gravitate to the electric vehicles. Is that correct?
That's right. So there are ways you can ride it in which you reduce your fatigue and your output. So that's a big draw for them.
Okay, great. And of course, like you said, the police aspect to it, people can have a quicker accessibility to show up for an emergency. So I love that. And so I'm going to try e-bikes for the first time. I have never rode one. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've even rode a bike. So we're going to get started with this first model. So tell me about this bike, Chris.
So this is what we call the Recon Scout, and it's actually our fold-up bike. So this would be more geared for a commuter or someone that likes to, put it in their trunk or go camping or in an RV, places where you can put a bike where that, aren't typically conducive for a larger bike.
Okay, well show me how the folding works.
So folding, there's a lock on it. You'll open up the bike, and then to collapse it,
oh wow,
fold it down, you'll turn the lock, and then the handlebars will also fold down, so it can collapse to a fairly small space.
Yes, okay, that's pretty cool.
And then just the opposite to put it back together.
That is so awesome. Okay, so with riding an e-bike, there are two different ways you can do it, right? You can pedal this like a regular bike, but this gives you an electric assist?
Correct.
Okay. Anything I need to know to get started?
Well, we'll start you off slow.
Okay.
So with the electric assist, there's 5 levels. So level 1 through 5, you have increasing levels of motor assist. So if you want a bunch of assist, you'll put it in 5. And if you want just a little bit, and you still want to get some exercise, level 1's where we're going to start. So you have the front brake, rear brake, your thumb throttle if you don't want to pedal at all, for example.
Oh, so the thumb throttle completely takes away the pedal.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you are, let's say you rode 20 miles and you're really tired and you don't want to ride back, you can hit the thumb throttle and cheat a little bit and ride home. But
right. Okay.
So it's a lot more, you can get somewhere a lot faster that way too.
Okay, well, let's do it. So I'll tell you, I'm going to circle around and ride it just like a normal bike so I can experience that feel. Then I'm going to give it a little boost of assist, and then I'm going to full thumb throttle it to see what that feels like, all right? Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Woo! All right. So do I have to stop or do I just keep going and press the assist?
You could keep going and press it.
Oh, whoop. All right. I felt that little, woo! Okay, that really does give you, that really does give you a spike. Wow. And I just hit it once. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thumb. I'm gonna do assist 1. Okay, I think I'm on assist 2. Then I'm gonna, yeah, look at that. How fun. And it feels so much safer than a motorcycle would be. Not gonna hit you, I'm not gonna hit you. And then brake, bam.
Perfect.
Easy as that. Wow, okay, so that was so fun. I could really feel that boost though. Man, okay, let's go on to the next bike. All right, Chris, you have to tell me about the next bike we're going to try out.
All right, so the next bike is our Sortie, and it is actually our step-through design to allow for women, men, people with mobility problems, the ability to ride a bike without having to swing your leg over a top bar.
Oh, yes.
So
okay.
This one comes with a basket. You can put on the back or the front, depending on which one you want. But what makes these different from the other one is that this is a rear hub motor.
Okay.
Very similar to the fold-up that you had, and we'll experience different bikes here in a minute. But 750 watt hub motor, a 48 volt lithium ion battery, and it operates virtually identically with the controls. So as you pedal again, the motor's gonna help you out too.
Okay, and the level assist goes up to 5.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 stages of speed. And how fast, what is the highest miles per hour that these bikes can go?
You can go up to 28 miles per hour on these bikes. With the right gearing and the right terrain, you can absolutely achieve that.
Yes, okay, all right. Let's try out this one. And I like this, so you step through. All right, awesome. And kick that. Okay, here we go. All right, so that one was the driving without any assist. Okay, so now let's give it a little boost. Then full throttle. This one, I really felt a good balance on it because it has a lot of weight to it.
Yeah.
Right, so you feel really safe, and I feel like I could just go. You can take breaks in between, which is really cool.
Absolutely.
You can pedal a little bit, you can say, nope, I'm done pedaling.
Or you can ride it over to Zestos and get it so it gets some ice cream too.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love it. What's the next bike?
The next one we'll do is the Ranger.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, Chris, what's next?
This one is our Ranger.
Okay.
This one is actually outfitted for Green Bay Metro Fire Department, exactly like they had it before, but this one is different because it is a 1,000 watt mid-driven motor as opposed to a hub motor. So you'll feel a little bit more torque when you're pedaling, but that's the primary difference. So.
All right, and I get to test out the equipment and balancing that on the back end because this is also a first responder bike for the fire and EMS. All right, let's do it, guys. Okay, kick it up to here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one gives you a boost. I got to be sure not to boost out into traffic. This gives a nice boost. Wow. That was that torque that you were talking about. Okay, I'm going to do full throttle assist. Oh yeah, we are cruising now. Chris, whoo, that had some power.
It does.
That had some throttle, and you said it torqued you. Okay, are these the right words?
Yeah, more torque. So
okay,
that's why it's very popular with
yes,
first responders and law enforcement.
It'll get you there. It'll get you there. It wasn't bad balancing the weight. I couldn't even tell.
No, and there's not too much in here, but most commonly they'll put an AED or first aid equipment. So it doesn't weigh a lot, but it does offer some weight in there. And they'll keep it in the backpack because it's quick deployable. So you can, if you had to get off the bike, you can quickly take that backpack with you. So it shouldn't shift the weight too far on either side.
Yes, okay, I'm loving it. Let's do the last one.
Okay.
All right, Chris, this is the official GMC branded Hummer. So let's talk about that partnership. So you all had a really big milestone at the end of last year, being able to distribute and have a licensing agreement with General Motors.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So it started about 2 years ago when we were at an auto show, and we got approached to create an e-bike that fit the Hummer brand, the Hummer style, something that complemented the Hummer. And with their partnership with our design work, we were able to come up with a model that was actually an all-wheel drive electric bike. So
wow.
It's one of the few that are out there, but it's very unique because it fits the all-electric team that the Hummer and the bike are together.
Okay, and tell me, what's the difference between the other wheel drives and an all-wheel drive?
Sure. So the unique thing is that you don't typically have a motor in the front wheel.
Okay.
So if you're in rough sand, mud, you can actually add that extra motor like you would in your car if you're stuck on snow, for example. You can add that extra motor and get yourself out of a spot where you might be stuck. And it's just really fun to have all motors going at the same time.
Okay, yeah, so I was gonna ask, does it drive differently?
It takes a little bit getting used to the front. It's more of a
Okay.
pulling sensation than it is a pushing with the rear, but it's just like riding a bike. It's
Okay,
not
so that, just like riding a bike. But that's so interesting. So the other bikes that I tested, they were pushing me forward
Yes.
from the back.
You'll feel a different sensation when you try this. This is
Okay.
more of a pull, and you'll notice it more when you're making turns because it's pulling you versus pushing you
Pushing
around.
you, okay. And what is a motorcycle? What does that do? Is it pull or push?
Motorcycle is more of a push.
Okay, I've never been on a motorcycle, but just curious. Okay, Hummer, here we go. So this is on a 2 boost. That is fun, but you want to get out on the trails and just explore and just crank it up and have your music going. I love it. Okay, so Chris, tell us, if someone is interested in learning more about this product or purchasing it, where can they go?
They can go to reconpowerbikes.com, and then it lists all of our models, all the pricing options, the different colors that are available, and the best part is we're in Fort Wayne, so you can come into the showroom, test them out for yourself, and really get to experience it.
Okay, that was so much fun, guys. You have to come and test out the electric bikes at Recon Power Bikes. We'll have their information listed below. We'll be right back.